Hey guys, this is Sandeep from RevAtlas and you're watching the camera review of the Apple iPhone 12. Now before we get this started, please do make sure to hit the subscribe button and also turn on the bell icon to avoid missing any videos from us in the future. Now let's begin. In terms of hardware, the iPhone 12 comes with a dual 12-megapixel camera system, of which one is a wide-angle camera and the second is an ultra-wide-angle camera. You get an aperture of f1.6 on the wide-angle camera and you get an f2.4 aperture and 120-degree field of view on the ultra-wide-angle camera. You also get a 5-element lens on the ultra-wide and 7-element lens on the wide camera, as well as a sapphire crystal lens cover. Let's start by talking about the image quality, and the iPhone 12 takes the best looking images currently on any smartphone with strong suits such as good colors, dynamic range, fast shutter, as well as excellent detailing. The dynamic range in particular is one of the best regardless of the price point, and this is the main difference between the iPhone as well as other competitors on the market. The way that the iPhone 12 handles highlights and shadows in particular is stunning, and I haven't seen any other smartphone do it this well. For a 12-megapixel sensor, this takes some very detailed shots, and the other benefit to not having as many pixels is evident in terms of noise, as there's practically none even in the shadows. In terms of colors, this takes true to life looking photos, although in very rare scenarios the colors come out a bit more saturated. But the most important thing that I would like to highlight now itself is just how consistent the results are in terms of colors across both the cameras. No other manufacturer has done it this well and managed to make things look this similar. Apart from slight differences in dynamic range and sharpness, the images look like they came from the same sensor, albeit at different focal lengths, say from a camera with variable zoom lens. The ultra-wide-angle camera is really wide and the optical quality is great. In well-lit conditions, you won't find any difference at a glance from the regular camera, but pixel peeping will reveal slightly higher noise levels and lower resolve detail, but this is one of the best that we have seen. In terms of low light performance, we now get a night mode as well, which was a much needed feature, and on the 11 series we had to resort to third-party apps to get night mode on the ultra-wide-angle camera, which also was a bit of a hit or miss, but in this now you get much better results and a built-in night mode for the ultra-wide-angle camera as well. The overall quality, be it in daylight or even in low light situations, is excellent, especially thanks to OIS on the wide angle camera, which ensures that there are no shakes, etc. And the smart HDR3 along with deep fusion ensures that you get great dynamic range and great looking colors and overall good image quality. Portrait mode is also much better than previous year and has improved, especially in terms of the edge detection as well as the blurring, and you can also customize various lighting effects and even change the aperture value once you have captured the photo. The front-facing camera is a 12-megapixel f2.2 unit, and this also takes great quality photos and portraits in all lighting conditions. There's good exposure, good colors, good sharpness and tones, and it shoots in a narrow field of view by default, but you can also opt for the wider mode if you want. Now in terms of video, the 12 can record up to 4K 60fps videos with EIS across all three cameras. Now you also get HDR video, but this is limited to 4K 30fps. But in terms of video recording, there is no other smartphone on the market that is quite as versatile and capable as the iPhone 12. The sharpness, the detailing, the dynamic range and the overall stabilization is unrivaled, and in fact it's so good that I was able to even use it for a couple of B-roll shots without actually having to use my Sony FS5 to shoot the videos. Apple managed to take huge leaps with the iPhone 11 in terms of photo and video quality, but this year around it managed to make that even better with the help of smart HDR3, deep fusion, as well as the night mode on the ultra-wide-angle camera, and the overall results that you get even in terms of HDR on video makes the iPhone 12 the best camera in its segment and even punches way above its weight. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, do let us know in the comment section below. See you again in the next one, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button.